Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tutin. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. You talk about this Miami defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. There don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ward now working out of the gun. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On now is the Titans punter. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And returning it, here's Hamler. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 37-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground with Wright. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On second down, here's the option. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets pop free.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Ward now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, right? The guys
I like
beyond
that.
the circle.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. You talk about this Miami defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the
touchdown Titans. Chimere Dike, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
7. Dolphins nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll go again here with Wright. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Tua. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. That's into the hands of Iomanner. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now he's free at the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
18, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing is Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Broncos. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Ward. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Tua are going to change the play. And they'll go right back to Wright. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now Tua. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down 10 at the 15-yard line.
Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and
10. Here's 2nd and 10.
44, ready.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Tua going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, that's it. Big team.
Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Breaks through the contact. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Ward. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Kevin Pirates.
Again, it's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Tua going to give this to Wright. There's some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 42-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Okay, break. Let's go now.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Waddle, the motion man right. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They'll run for it. Here's Wright. Muscles him off. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be caught at the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19.
Now Ward. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Bayshore Tootin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Over the middle, complete. That's Horton. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Torrey Horton, 47 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo Warriors 70. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the turnover, it's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a toss play for Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Dragon 60, Mustang 19 tight. Ready, right?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's up to the 20. Now he's free up the right sideline. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it.
They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Third and 2.
And they'll go on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Tank Bigsby
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments.
And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only this was all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down.
Ward. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Bashir Turton with career touchdown number 60. And the Titans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. A try here for the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Here's Tua. Quick hitch, complete. It's Horton. The 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Torrey Horton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. 19, come 97, Cowboy 80. Warriors, Mustang 19.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The Titans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
70 ranges, 70 ranges.
For a Titans first down.
Check,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Say, hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there. Now it winds up incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come.
Ward to throw once more. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Here's a give to Bigsby. Still going.